Hello and welcome to Happy Handicrafts. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet this set of spring coasters. These are so beginner friendly. In fact, every skill that we're going to be doing here has been covered in our previous videos. So if you're following along with us in this crochet series, you're going to do great. We've had a great response to our crocheted hat with no pattern video. If you tried that, you're going to see that these coasters start out the exact same way. We're going to make a coaster, and then as a bonus, I'm going to show you how to make them just a little bigger as a coaster for your teapot. So let's get started. For this project, you're going to need some yarn. I recommend 100% cotton as this is going to absorb better. This is actually a great time to use up any leftover yarn you may have because these little coasters take very little yarn. My yarn recommends a 5mm crochet hook, so that's what I'm using, along with some scissors and a darning needle to sew in the ends. Now, just for some perspective, this is what we're going to be making. They're small and round with 3 rows of double crochet followed by a decorative row around the edge. For this video, I'm going to be making a peach-colored coaster with my Sugar and Cream brand, which is a nice soft cotton, medium weight yarn. Start by reaching deep inside the skein to find the end of the yarn. Then we're going to make a magic circle. Ugh, it always wants to fight me here. So here's the magic circle. I like to pull the end to tighten it a little. Then crochet 10 double crochet into the magic circle. By the way, if you'd like a hard copy of this pattern, it's on my website and I'll link to that below. Also, if you're unsure of how to do a stitch or a skill in this video, for example, the magic ring or the double crochet, I'll put a link to the tutorial for each of those below as well. Once you have 10 double crochets done, pull the magic circle closed and join the first and last stitch with a slip stitch. Chain 2 and place a double crochet in the same stitch. Then you're going to go around the circle, crocheting 2 double crochets in each stitch. Do a slip stitch at the end to join the first and last stitch. I tend to crochet quite tightly, as you can see, so slip stitches at the end are difficult for me. If you're having any difficulty like this, just loosen up on your stitches. Chain 2 again to start the next row. Do 2 double crochet in the next stitch, and from then on you're going to alternate 1 double crochet in the next stitch, then 2 double crochet in the stitch after that. If you've made the hat with us a couple of videos ago, you'll recognize this pattern, making a flat circle. It's the exact same sequence. When you come to the end of this row, join the first and last stitch with a slip stitch. You should now have a nice flat circle with 3 double crochet rows like this. We're now going to do the last row, which is a decorative scalloped edge. In the first stitch, we're going to do a single crochet, two double crochets, and a single crochet, all in the one stitch. This is the repetitive pattern that you're going to do over and over again. Skip the next stitch and then do your single crochet, 2 half double crochets, and a single crochet in the next stitch. Repeat this all the way around the circle, and when you come to the end, do a slip stitch into the first single crochet of the row and finish off. Complete your coaster by sewing in the 2 loose ends. This is a good time to pull that magic circle nice and tight. In this next section, I'm going to show you how to make this same coaster slightly larger so that you have something to put your coffee or teapot on. You can obviously use whatever color or combination you like. I'm going to use all of my colors, starting with this cream color. For the first part of this larger coaster, we're going to do the same as with the smaller coaster. The first 3 rows are going to be exactly the same. The only difference is that I'm going to change the color of yarn with every row. So let's do this together. As you can see, I like to sew my ends in as I go. It just keeps things cleaner and clearer. Now once you've finished the first 3 rows, we're going to add one more row before doing the last decorative edge. I'm first going to sew a few ends in. This 4th row is going to continue the pattern of the flat circle. So chain 2 to start the next row. Double crochet in the next stitch. Then 2 double crochet in the 3rd stitch. Continue the pattern of double crochet in one, double crochet in the next, and 2 double crochet in the 3rd, around the circle until you come to the end. At the end, join the first and last stitch with a slip stitch. At this point, I'm going to take a moment to sew in a few stray ends, and then we'll continue on the last row. Start the last row with a single crochet, 2 half double crochets, and then a single crochet, all in the first stitch. Skip the next stitch and repeat this sequence all around the circle. Finish by joining the first and last single crochet with a slip stitch. Finish off and sew in your ends. Once you're done, you'll have a unique and beautiful set of spring coasters to use at your next tea, or to give away to someone who will appreciate the bright, happy colors and hard work that you put into them. Thanks so much for joining us this week. We've got some really fun and enjoyable projects coming up in this series, so I hope you come back and craft with us soon.